Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is a group, the complex matrix from section 7, and now we are going to present to you our mini project for programming. So our group consists of 3 members. The first member is Amar bin Abdul Hisham. The second member is Ahmad Huzaidi bin Baharum, and the third member is me, Amir Shakir bin Saifurizan. So our project provides matrix inverter and also complex number basics as the 8 learning tools for engineering students. So matrix inverter will help engineering students to find the determinant and inverses of a 2 by 2 and 3 by 3 matrix. And for meanwhile, for complex number will help engineering students to find the modulus of complex number and also the argument of complex number. So this is our product demo, as you can see there. So how should engineering students use our program? So engineering students can use our program to help to solve AC circuit analysis. As we all know, AC circuit analysis will need to use complex numbers a lot. And then also for matrix inverter will help engineering students to solve systems of linear equations using inverse of matrices. And we also can solve DC circuit analysis.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Amar and I will be explaining about the source code of our project. So here we use 6 libraries: IOStream, FStream, IOManIp, CMATS, complex and standard library. And then we have 2 user-defined functions. Both of the type is void, and the parameter is a 2-dimensional float array. Print matrix 2 and 3. So what this function does is the function basically just print out the matrix. So the user can enter the matrix, the array, the 2D array that want to be printed, and then this function will print it. So the difference between these two is that the print matrix 2 is for size 2 array, while matrix 3 is for the matrix with the size 3 by 3 matrix. Alright, so that's the function, user-defined function that we put in our program. Next is the menu. So this is the main menu. Matrix inverter and complex number calculator. There are 3 options in the main menu. The first is matrix inverter, and then complex number converter, and then exit. So for the matrix inverter, it will take to another menu, and there will be 2 options. That is 2 by 2 matrix and 3 by 3 matrix. And then for the 2 matrix, the way they work is the same, and it will take you to yet another selection, that is to ask the method of input for the user. The user can input from console or input from file. So input from file, this is where we read from the file using the fstream library. So for the read here, the user will enter the name of the file, and then it will check if the file is there, and then it will input the contents of the file into the matrix variable here, and then it will print out the matrix that the user has input, and then it will calculate the determinant, and it will also display the determinant. So the determinant here is one of the extra features to display the determinant. And then this is the calculation for inverse. Next is the calculation, and then it will print out the inverse matrix here. And finally, before it ends, they will ask, do you want to save the output to a file? So if the user press yes, enters Y, and the user can enter the name of the file that they want to output, and then it will output the inverse matrix into the file. So that's for matrix inverter. For matrix 3 by 3, it's just the same, but with more complex calculation. So for the second option is for the complex number. So for the complex number, here is the code, and it's simple. It is converts from rectangular form to polar form, which is very helpful. And here is user can enter the real part and then enter the imaginary part, and it will display the magnitude and the argument of the complex number in polar form. So that is for the complex number converter. And finally, the third option is to exit the program. So in the main menu, if the user input 3, the program will stop running. And finally, we have a do while loop here that will ask the user if they want to return to menu each time after the calculation. So if yes, it will return to menu. If no, the program will also exit. So that's all for our source code, and we will continue with the demonstration from Brother Huzaidi. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Huzaidi and I will demonstrate how the program works. Okay, firstly, as you can see, this is our menu which consists of matrix inverter and complex number calculator. So, by not wasting our time, we will proceed to first one, the matrix inverter. Okay, just only press 1 and then press enter. Okay, and then now the matrix inverter will display two types of matrix, which is 2 times 2 and 3 times 3. Okay, and now we will start with the 2 times 2 matrix inverter. You just press 1. We can choose from input from the console or input from the file. And now I want to try to input from the console first. Then press 1, then you can press enter. Okay, firstly we will put the first element for the matrix. So I think I want to put 1. Okay, second element I want to put 2. Third element I want to put 3. And the last element I want to put 4. Okay, and then we press enter. We will see now the matrix displayed 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will also display the determinant for the 2 times 2 matrix. This is the inverse matrix for this matrix. And then the program asks us if you want to save the output to a file, and then we can press yes or no. But for now I want to press no. But if accidentally I press other characters H, now it will show us invalid choice. Please enter y yes or no. So now I want to enter no. I will end. Okay, and then it will ask us if we want to return to menu, and then I will say yes, I want to return, press Y. Okay, and now we will try again the matrix inverter, but this time we will try the 3 times 3 matrix. Okay, and then we just press 2. But now I want to use input from file, then I will only just press 2. I press enter, and then I want to enter the name of the file with txt. And now I want to show you the input file from my computer, which we will use in our program. I want to use this mini project file. I will show to us. Okay, this is the input file, active2 and active5. This is all the numbers, and then I just only just input here mini project, and then I just press enter. Then it will display the same matrix as in the input mini project profile, and this is same, right? And then now it will display the determinant, the inverse matrix. The program asks us if you want to save the output to a file, then but this time yes, press yes, press y, press enter. Then I will enter the file name with txt, and then I just press enter, and then this I want to show you the file now is saved. Okay, see matrix txt, matrix I will show you. Okay, is it the same? Yes, this is the same, right? Okay, and now do you want to return to menu? Yes, press Y and then press enter. The second usage of our program, which is the complex number converter. Now I will press 2. The function is to convert from rectangular form to polar form. And now I want to enter the real part, which consists of 2 decimal points. Then now I want to enter the imaginary part of the rectangular number. Then I just press enter, and then it will display the value of display 16.0031. We must be aware that this is not in degree, as you see. So this is only in radian form. Okay, and now I want to return to menu. I just, if accidentally I press S, press enter, it will say invalid choice. I will enter, and now I want to press Y. To return to menu, yes. I said if I accidentally press 4, it will say invalid choice. To exit this program, just enter 3, then press enter, and then press enter to continue. And that's all from our program. Thank you for watching and lending your time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.